Alright, welcome back, my charming conspirators. We're back playing the horror game called Death Mark 2, and I am trying to remember where we left off in the last one. It's like I know we were riding, like, the bus to these different locations, and then we also had to go up to the 3rd floor. Let me try going up to the 3rd floor, if I'm, like, already here, you know what I mean? There's just so much to do in this game. So I think it was like, what, 3A is where I had to go? It was like either 3A or 3B. The art room is right above the music room. There's no... Oh, I gotta go to the art room, that's right. So isn't this the art room? Yeah. That's where I had to go. With one crisp twist of the key, the door to the art room opens. So yeah, we've never been in this room yet. Blank canvases are placed on the shelf. I lean in closer, and a moldy scent hits my nostrils. This building sure is moist, huh? Not a fan.
Kujo.
The paintings are stored on a shelf so that they don't overlap. They probably wanted to let the paint dry. When I look at the top drawer, I note that the edges of the paper have been eaten by moths. I don't get it. The drawing isn't that old. How is it already moth-eaten? This is a good observation. Several easels surround a short podium. Is this where an art model usually stands? For new drawings and that sort of thing? There's nothing on top of the podium, and canvases are all blank. Could be like Bob Ross here. Paint some secret bushes. Is there nothing in this room? There are a lot of coloring materials inside the cupboard. In particular, there's a lot of red. Makes me wonder what they've been drawing. Hey, old man, there's something behind this cupboard. I saw a glimpse of it thanks to the flashlight. Is that a metal pencil case? Can you pick it up? Nah, nope. A stick wouldn't fit in there, much less an arm. We gotta move the cupboard first. Except this thing is so goddamn heavy. Maybe we can move it if we work together. Let's give it a shot, shall? Hell yeah, just leave the muscle work to me. I place my hand on the left edge of the cupboard while Xiao's on the right. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. When Xiao and I synchronize our effort, the thing moves. Nice work. Here's the pencil case. The pencil case I received from Xiao is an elegant item pressed from a solid brass plate. Its owner's name is engraved upon it. Xiaosuk Hyros? It holds a brown pencil and a blue pencil. They're from a brand I've never heard of before. I'm guessing they are used for sketching. In order to test my hunch, I try to scribble using the pencils to see if I can detect any difference. I see. The brown pencil feels a bit smoother than the blue pencil. It seems like the pencils have different leads, so they feel different. Maybe they're used for different things. If you're that interested in them, just keep the case, old man. I should hold on to it. I do have to bring it back to the owner. You think someone just lost their case behind that heavy-ass cupboard? You're way too much of a do-gooder sometimes. Yeah, why would that be back there? Something tells me these pencils have, like, powers that I'm not aware of yet. There are a lot of coloring materials inside the cupboard. Okay, yeah, he's not. I thought maybe there'd be something new that he would see. Gotta really inspect these areas, you never know. Yeah, there's something up here. There's a rough sketch on the desk. It's probably been here for quite a while, judging from the dust on the face of the soldiers. There are some art supplies on the shelf. These are probably used for class. I shouldn't touch them without a reason. Well, I guess that's all that's in this room. I don't see anything else. Okay. So where the hell do I go, man? I thought it wanted me to go up to the 3rd floor. Did it not? No. No, it doesn't. Okay, yeah. So I did everything I could in the art room, man. Boy, I don't... Do I need to go to the connecting corridor, maybe? It's like I haven't been over there yet, either. Yeah, let's try going this way. There's a path that leads outside. The back of the path leads to the sports field and clock tower, and the front path connects to the courtyard. Yeah, we have to go to the clock tower, too, at some point. I thought maybe we could go there now, but I guess not. I return to the old building once again. Unreal things often occur here, as I experienced during the entire Hanako of the toilet ordeal. May as well declare it a haunted building. Haunted places usually have some history, some kind of unsavory events that transpired here. So did something like that happen in this old building? Let's hurry up and do whatever we gotta do here quickly. This place is bad news. I don't want to stay here for too long. Let's go straight to the art room. No detours. Xiao has a valid point. We've all accepted that this investigation will be life-threatening, but that doesn't mean we should take unnecessary risks. Let's examine what we came to examine and get out of here pronto. That's going to the old building. That's the connecting corridor. Wait, what is this going to? The art room is right above the music room. So I don't even think it's going to let me go anywhere else. Yeah, it's not going to. Okay. I was like, I still wanted to kind of search for clues, you know? This shelf is quite dusty. I guess it's been neglected for some time. There's nothing inside. Well, there's clearly something. There's something on top of the shelf. Is it a tooth? I reach up and grab the thing Xiao spotted. It's a sketch pad. Why is it here when the old building isn't used for classes anymore? I flip the sketch pad open. The book is filled with drawings of flowers. Hydrangea on the first page, bellflowers on the second page, and cosmos on the third. The rest of the book is blank. Why would there just be 3 drawings of flowers in there? Let me see it too. Yeah, sure. I hand the sketch pad to Xiao. I direct my attention toward the back of the art room while they're checking out the pad. Why do I get the feeling this is like boss battle area? The only thing that catches my eye is a canvas on an easel. Why is that canvas just sitting there? Why wasn't it put away? It's as if someone's still using this art room. Not surprising though, you can focus on drawing without getting interrupted here. What was that sound? It sounded oddly familiar. Oh, it's this chick again? A female doll wearing a red dress emerges from the darkness. Set into her broken face are a pair of sparkling crimson eyes, staring straight at me. Why do I get the feeling that this is actually Mary from the first game? No matter how hard I try to speak, I can only let out a hoarse groan, as if a piece of cloth has been stuffed inside my mouth. Meanwhile, Xiao keeps examining the sketchpad, unaware of the doll's presence. Once again, it's as if I'm the only one who can see her. Hand it back. The doll grabs my arm with her cracked right hand. That wasn't very nice. My vision goes blurry, my consciousness is fading. Is she trying to show me something? Oh, maybe she is. Maybe she's a friendly. What are you drawing, teacher? What's that, a flower? What do you want, Manabe? Say, you gave something to her, didn't you? Do you love her? Haha, it's not like that. I simply want to support her future endeavors and dreams. Oh, go out with me then. I put my all into winning that gold prize so that you'd love me back. What are you saying? Don't joke around like that with your teacher. I'm not joking around though. I'm being serious here. Hey, what are you... Oh damn, she's like coming on to him. I love you. What's gotten into you, Manabe? Get away from me and put your clothes back on. I told you, I'm serious. Hee hee. So is the doll Manabe? I take it? Pant, pant, pant. The vision is gone, and so is the female doll. I just witnessed a student trying to seduce her teacher. Since he called her Manabe, that means Manabe must be gold prize. Which also means that vision I just saw must be from 5 years ago. But I still don't understand. Why did that doll only show this vision to me? Hey, old man. What are you spacing out for? Let's get the heck out of here. Dude, we just got here. Okay, what are we gonna do with this sketch pad? We gotta finish searching the room, bro. That female doll appeared when I put my hands on that sketch pad, which makes me think it's connected to Kashima's case. Let's bring it with us. Yeah, I wanna... There's something here on the floor. There's a small iron bucket. Do they use this to wash paintbrushes? I inspect it just in case, but there's nothing inside. God damn it. Look at all these pebbles lying around. Nothing that catches my eye, though. There's a blank canvas on the easel. There shouldn't be anyone using this place anymore. Who put this here? It was Bob Ross. I don't like the fact that this is here. Don't you dare say that a spirit did this. Nah, it was Bob Ross, man. I'm telling you right now. A roller cabinet. When I open the door, I'm greeted by the dank, musty odor of mold. It kind of smells like ink. I direct my flashlight at the inside, though. There's nothing there. There's something on the wall right here, though. One corner of the wall is dented and cracked. Black mold is growing through the cracks. It's gotta be a tooth. There's something small stuck in one of the cracks. It's gotta be a tooth. I try to pull it out, and it clatters onto the floor. Let's go. I pick it up off the floor. It's an eerie tooth. Got some more soul power going for us now. What the hell was that? A loud sound emanates from the other side of the door. The sound of something falling and breaking. Well, can we go in? The art storage room is pitch black. Of course it is. I can't see anything inside. Heightening my other senses as a result of my hyper-focused hearing causes my pulse to pound in my ears. Like, do we not have a flashlight? We just did in the other room. There's a wet sloshing, a plopping sound. And the sound of clothes rustling.
Sunset. Sunset.
She's saying sunset? A girl whispers to her teacher in a sensual voice. There's someone in the back of the room. I slowly guide my flashlight toward the presence. Jesus Christ, man. Look at that. Isn't that something? What it illuminates is a mangled, monstrous creature. Her mouth is slit from ear to ear. She's also got sharp, pointed fingers resembling scissors. So is that the slit-mouthed Kashima? Whatever she is, she's not... Oh, she's not Slipmouth Kashima. This thing looks entirely different from the entity I saw at the cemetery. I mean, the view I'm looking at is pretty nice. I mean, she looks fine to me. Her tentacle-like tongue wraps around a broken plaster statue. Yeah, that tongue's gotta go, though. She licks it repeatedly over and over again. She then sweetly whispers into the statue's ear. Teacher, teacher. So that's definitely Manabe, then. You love me too, right? Love me more than her. She's too preoccupied with the statue to even notice our presence. This is a great opportunity to run away. But wait, her distinctive white hair and her Konoehara Academy uniform, no way. Is that... Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Is that Michiho? Is she being possessed by a spirit? If that's the case, that explains her malformed appearance and lewd behavior with the statue. So is Michiho being possessed by, Manabe, I take it? Why are you not answering? Call my name. She's pleading to the statue, her voice hoarse. Her name, huh? She's transfixed by the plaster statue. There's a possibility I can trigger a reaction and distract her. Can I distract her by calling her name? Well, I'm gonna go with Manabe because I think it is Michiho, but I think she's being possessed by Manabe. Manabe. She's not responding. The statue's still got a firm hold on her. I guess my voice didn't reach her. Well, there goes my theory. I was completely wrong, I guess. Let's go with Michiho, then. Am I wrong again? She's not responding. What the hell? Her attention is still fixed upon the... I completely don't understand this. Oh, it's not any of them. Or wait, teacher is there too. Which one is my teach? I don't know. I'm so confused, man. Possessed by Kashima, Michiho lets out a scream before... Okay, I had it backward. She's not moving at all. She's probably passed out. Her appearance has also returned to normal. What the hell was that? Nope, impossible. Xiao is clearly shell-shocked by the supernatural incident he just witnessed. Pull yourself together, Xiao. Help me get Michiho back to the infirmary. Okay. With the help of Xiao, I lift Michiho onto my back. After that, we leave the old building. Well, I completely misread that whole situation. I thought for sure it was the Manabe possessing Michiho. Considering we just said that the Kashima looked nothing like that girl. Once we return to the infirmary, we lie her down on the bed. Oh, there's Mo. Mister, who is she? I tell Damon and Mo about what happened in the art room. How is she doing, Damon? Her condition is fine, no injuries, and her pulse is normal. I never expected that she'd get possessed by a spirit, though. Hey, old man, when do you think Hinu Kawawa was possessed? That incident at S Cemetery, most likely. Yeah, because she did kind of like run off to the bus. I think that's when Slitmouth Kashima must have taken over her body. She said she sensed her presence so strongly back then. Was that why she lost consciousness? Huh? Why am I in the infirmary? Well, you were trying to seduce a statue, that's why. Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Why am I here? Well, you see, I explained the sequence of events to the confused Michiho, including what happened in the art storage room. It's probably shocking and embarrassing for her, but I have to. I'm in dire need of any information regarding slit-mouthed Kashima. Oh, I see. So all of that wasn't a dream. Do you remember? Not that clearly, though. You have questions for me, don't you? Ask away. Let's see. Yeah, what happened after we parted ways? You mean after I got on the bus, right? Yes, exactly. I really wasn't feeling well, so I rode the bus straight back to the school. But when I was about to go to the dorm, I heard that voice. What voice? The one from the rumor, you know, Yukami Ocean Jaman Abe. Oh, okay, that one. Before long, my mind began to drift off, and I don't really remember anything afterward. The voice in my head told me to go there. Teacher's waiting in the old building's art room. Who's the teacher? They didn't say a name, but now that I think about it, it doesn't make any sense, huh? But at that time, I didn't think about it at all, so I just went to the art room. Her expression turns grim. Even though she was possessed, she still disgraced herself in front of others. She's flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a child. She doesn't want to recall it. You don't have to answer my question if you don't want to. That's not it. I have no memories of what I did to the statue. But I remember hugging a man. He was lean and quite good-looking, but nothing compared to you, though, Mr. Villain. So, what you saw was a human. Correct. The moment I laid eyes on him, I couldn't control my passion. I guess that's what you call love, don't you think? What is, Edward Cullen running around in here? I don't know. Summarizing all the information I got from Michiho, led by Kashima's voice, she went to the old building's art room. The voice told her teacher is waiting there. And when she got there, she found an attractive man that was actually a plaster statue. She felt an intense passion for him, as if she were madly in love with him. If the feelings I had belonged to Kashima, that means she was in love with this teacher. She took over my body to meet him. That's all I can say, I guess. Does that help? Yeah, thank you. Not really, though, because I'm even more confused, because I thought the Manabe student was the one in love with the teacher. So is Manabe... Maybe Kashima was possessing Manabe, and that's why Manabe was trying to get with her teacher, and Michiho is now just being used as, like, the new person that Kashima is selecting to kind of reenact that same scene, I guess? I don't know. That's what I'm getting out of this. So Kashima loved a teacher. Even after death, her feelings remained strong. If her feelings weren't reciprocated, that love could have turned into hatred. If we could find out who that teacher is, that'd be a big step toward discovering Kashima's grudge. I'll be going home then. As much as I want to help, I'm too tired after all of that. I don't want to be a hindrance. Want me to see you to the dorm? No, it's fine. I can't trouble you more than this. But what if something happens to you? Are you worried about me? I'm flattered. Anyway, if something does happen, I'm sure you'll come save me. Bye-bye. Michiho waves her hand excitedly before leaving. The heck does she have no shame? What a self-centered and pushy chick. I'm so close to replying, "You're one to talk," but I hold my tongue. Shall we resume our investigation, villain? We'd better take a close look at the art storage room. Kinukawa was in. There might be some clues about this teacher. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's go ahead and get a save on file really quick. There we go. Alright, so let's go back here. I'll go check out that art room again in the old building. Alright. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to... There's a cabinet there, too. There's a steep cupboard, which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. The door doesn't budge at all when I try to open it. The rail seems to be buckled. Guess it's my time to shine. Thanks, Xiao. Xiao wraps his fingers around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. And it doesn't budge. This is bad. The door's completely stuck. Unless you're okay with me busting this thing open, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, bust it open, bro. Please don't. Mr. Kano will get mad at me. How will he know that it's us? Neither Xiao nor I can open this. A more dexterous person might be able to do it. Of course, I need to bring what's-his-face with me, Daemon. I'm getting deja vu for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
A shattered plaster figure is lying on the floor. When Michiho was possessed by Kashima, she was hugging this statue thinking it was her teacher. Time to inspect it. Who knows, maybe we'll find something useful. Upon examining it, I find something that doesn't look like the rest of the statue fragments. There's a tooth? Hell yeah. I pick it up with my hand. It's an eerie tooth. Well, get me those lost souls. So is there anything else about... No? A statue of someone with a muscular body. Its bulky torso and arms are stained with mold. Everything has mold on it. There are some art-related items inside the old shelf. There's a gap behind it. I turn my flashlight toward the gap and find something small rolling in the back. Let's inspect. However, the gap is too narrow for my arm. Even my fingers can't reach the thing. I'd probably be able to get it out if I had something thin to stick in there. Well, can we use one of the pencils? That reminds me, I think I've got something I can use. I use the item to extend my reach and fish the small thing out of the gap. Give me another tooth, man. Nice, I managed to get it out to this side. Yeah, hell yeah. Pick it up, it's an eerie tooth. We can definitely do some upgrades now. Dylan and the others have leveled up. Hell yeah. Your spirit has increased by 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so we gotta go back to the infirmary, because we gotta swap out partners here. You're coming with... I've got 39 power now. I'll take that all day. Alright, Daemon, I need your dexterity for this frickin' cupboard. There's a steel cupboard, which has clearly been through some things. Yeah. The door doesn't budge. Yeah, I know. I guess it's my turn now. Thanks, Daemon. Daemon wraps his fingers around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. He got it open. And just like that, he easily opens the door. Way easier than opening up a patient. There's a notebook inside the cabinet. It's a ring binder with a fancy cover. The initials SH are engraved on it. Silent Hill? There are entries written inside the binder. It looks like a diary. The letters etched by a pencil are filled with warmth and softness. I find some familiar names on the last page of the diary. Rei Kashima is a passionate student. Unlike other female students, her eyes are not just fixed on me, but also the work I am doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking in technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. For me, spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday, then she asked me to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she wouldn't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her mom. I'd like to support her dream, so I gave her hairdresser scissors on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she considered it her treasure. I lost my favorite pencil case. Where could it have gone? I really loved the muted glow of the brass. Kashima offered to get me a new one. It was nice, though. It was a nice thought, but an inappropriate one. It seems I've gotten way too close to her. I need to tread carefully. Kashima asked me to draw 3 of her favorite flowers, hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos, at her behest. I drew some rough sketches of the flowers. She should understand my feelings toward her after seeing each flower I drew first. SH's notebook. I'll use flower language to convey my feelings. Quite the romantic, I see. What's the floriography for hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos? Don't ask me. I only know about bones and muscles. There may be a book about floriography in the library. Okay. Hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos. They're the same flowers drawn on the sketch pad we found in the art room. They must be the sketches this diary was referring to. Yeah, must be. Actually, you know what? Before I go, let me double check this again, because sometimes they hide items. Okay, just making sure. It's like sometimes they hide items. Actually, let me just go back to the infirmary, and then we can go to the library from there. Probably be easier than running all the way back there. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Encyclopedias. Nope, nothing in that section. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now that I think about it, flower language was mentioned in the binder we found in the old building. Are there any books about floriography here? Bingo. I grab a book about floriography from the shelf and look for the entries about hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos. Alright, hydrangea, blue flowers that bloom from early to midsummer. In floriography, it is used to indicate frigidity, regret, and capriciousness. Bellflowers, bluish-purple flowers that bloom from summer to autumn. The floriography to the bellflower is unwavering love. Cosmos, before modern-day cultivators became predominant, cosmos were short-day plants, so the white, peach, and red flowers bloomed in autumn. It's used to represent harmony and the pure heart of a maiden. Okay. This may be useful for our investigation. Let's borrow it. I don't think we're supposed to borrow books without permission, but this time I'll make an exception. Okay.
Yoshi.
This sure brings back memories. I used to borrow a lot of books and then I'd never read them until it was time to return them. Okay. Just want to make sure they're eating nothing else here. Wait, hey, so they've got books about medicinal and herbal flora. Quite impressive. Definitely befitting of Konoehara Academy's high standards. Oh, I thought there was going to be something new there. Okay. So where do we go now? Maybe the faculty room? We gotta find out who SH is. Make it quick. She might know who SH is, though. I'm not going to chit-chat with you, just get to the point already. This might have been... Yeah, I think that I've already done this. Yeah, she ain't got any other useful information. Let's see, where should we go? I'm just not really sure what I'm supposed to do now. Can we go to the gym? This is... where it was like all possessed before. Gym storage. Let me go check out the storage room. I don't remember what was in here.
Yoshi.
Rubber balls. Aren't these something you use for exercise? I've read about it in sports medicine book. Sloppy folded mat. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new in here. There are black stains across the wall. Is this what Abe was referring to with a bit about the walls dyed with black stains in his note? He surely examined it well. So see, yeah, we can do something with this. The warning we got before in the previous video said not to touch it. But can we do something? How would I use this? I don't know either, man. I'm just trying to think outside the box here. I might have to touch it just to see what happens. I think I might have to. Yeah, I'm going to touch it. I step further inside, approaching the stains. Are you going to give it a try? Never change. I ain't really got any other option, so I gotta touch this thing, even though it told me not to. I cautiously extend my fingers and touch the stain. Will a vengeful spirit really appear? Phew, seems like nothing happened. I guess this rumor was a baseless one. No, there's something happening. What? I hear something. The sound of someone moaning, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this? Is that a giant pair of scissors? Oh, it is. Before I know it, she's already there. A female student with scissors piercing both of her eyes. Good God. Is this the vengeful spirit from the rumor? Is it just me, or are the scissors piercing through their head strangely huge? Yeah, they're pretty big. Could this be the spirit of student S who went missing from the gymnasium? The fact that she appears this way means... What should we do, villain? Should we get out of here? Nah, we're looking for the truth behind Kashima. We can't leave now. Oh God, what do we do? What do we do? Am I dead? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead. No way. What should I do? How should I tell the spirit about her death? We're gonna team up with Daemon. Newspaper article A. I don't remember what... Hold on, I gotta look at something. I don't want to pick the wrong damn thing. This was about Miss K's death. This one is about S. So we need to do article B. An unfortunate incident killed by Kashima. Let's do this one. We show newspaper article B to the spirit of the female student and point to the cause of death. It might have been option A, I'm not sure. I should have read that newspaper article again. Well, that works. That worked. If the student in this article is you, then your death was caused by Kashima. Hate, afraid, Kashima. I knew it. Kashima had something to do with her death. Looks like this is the right choice. Hell yeah. Don't know who I am. Did she just ask, who am I? I guess she doesn't even remember her own name. So what was the yearbook? I don't remember. What did this say? What are the details of this? So SH, I'm wondering if it's Hikari Shida, maybe. Those are the only initials that start with SH. Well, it's in backward, though. HS. Maybe we show her the yearbook. Yeah, I think it might be this one. That's the only name with the initials that have an S and an H in it, so... Nice. Your name is written in the album. Hikari Shida from Art Club. Don't know, can't remember. What? A severe chill runs through our bodies. Looks like this name isn't ringing any bells. Oh crap. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Well, who the hell is this then? Who is student S who has been haunting the gymnasium? There might be clues among all the information we've collected so far, especially rumors regarding Kashima. Well, what was in Article A again? God damn it. Miss K. Saw a bunch of scissors poking out of Miss K's body. Miss K. So what was Article B again? So that's gotta be Miss K. So if we do... Miss K, well, there's... It's either this one or this one. Who was Ray again? Crap, I don't remember. Who was Ray? Who was Ray? Do I not have anything on Ray? Apparently I don't. Ray is on there. Ray is mentioned, so I'm gonna go with Ray. Even though it's probably wrong. We show the spirit of the female newspaper article A and say a name. Based on this article, you're Rei Kashima? Hate Afraid Kashima. Well, that's not her either. God damn it. Well, it's gotta be Erica then. It could be Barnaby too. Jesus Christ, I don't know who this is. What I don't understand is why does it say success, but then it's the wrong name? You know what I mean? That's the only other Miss K. Don't know, can't remember. No, that's not it either. God damn it. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Well, we're down to one choice left then. Are you Manabe? Don't know, can't remember. What? So I don't understand. Who the hell is this? We went through every name. Well, these are two new names. It's got to be one of these people, then. These are the only two I haven't tried. We point to a name in the yearbook trying to let her know her name. Your name is written in the album. Sakyo Shinohara from Art Club? Don't know, that's not right either. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. The only name we haven't tried was this one. Unless we have to pick... I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe I have to pick that one and then SH, maybe? Maybe I'm just picking the wrong source of information. Oh no, we finally got her. It's me. Of course, it's the last frickin' choice that I choose. Looks like this is the right choice. Okay, well, I completely misread that whole situation too, man. I thought for sure it was the SH initials one. Victim S, the ghost of Miho Shinji disappears. There's too many damn people to keep track of, man. There just is. There's something lying on the ground where the spirit stood earlier. It's a folded piece of notepaper. Adorable pink paper filled with small letters. Dear Mr. High Rose, I was so happy when I got that birthday present from you. I really treasure it, and it really tells me how you feel about me. Because you're an adult, you can't say the words, right? But that's fine with me. I can feel that our hearts are connected. I love you as much as you love me. It's a shame my graduation is still so far away. Once I graduate, we will no longer be student and teacher. We can stand beside one another as equals. My mother will surely love you. I want to build a happy family with you one day. Do you get my feelings? I don't need an answer because I already know how you feel. I love you, Mr. Hirose. I love you so much. This looks like a love letter, one that is addressed to a teacher. The teenage years are a sensitive time with a lot of new hormonal changes. I can't be too judgmental about her feeling deeply in love. Though the kid who wrote this seems to be quite the daydreamer. She's allowing her fantasies to warp reality, and that's a rough road to go down. I turned to the spot where the ghost was standing. Did Mihu Shinji write this? Why am I still dying? A sudden dizziness sends me reeling. This feeling, no way. A vision is projected into my brain. Oh god, what are we looking at now? In my mind, I see 3 girls talking in what looks like the art room. Why did you call us here, Manabe? I have a prep class soon. Quit your whining and read this letter already. That bee slipped into this teacher's sketchbook. Seriously? Are they dating or what? What are you gonna do, Manabe? You love him, don't you? He's gonna be hers at this rate. Okay, so this is what's so confusing. We got 2 different girls trying to get with this teacher here. Shut up. I know that already. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna do the thing. For real, both you and him are gonna be in such deep crap if you do that. Oh, come on, Shinji. Manabe's already made up her mind, you know? We're her friends, so we should support her decision, right? Fine. Kamino and I will be hiding then. Make sure you're ready to capture the crucial moment, okay? Okay. This is how I'm gonna take him back from her. Oh, I see. So she's gonna lure him to the art room and, like, kiss him or something, and then they're gonna take the photo and then have that as blackmail, I bet you. What do we do with this letter, though? Keep it, Shinji. We may be able to use it in case our plan fails. The vision fades, as does my dizziness. My heart rate is returning to normal, too. The 3 girls I saw just now were Manabe, Kamino, and Shinji. Was that the scene from 5 years ago? Villain, you look pale. I'm fine, just feeling a little lightheaded. Rest for a moment if you're feeling unwell. I know, I need to go back to the infirmary and regain my life. Should I tell Daemon about what I saw? I'm not entirely sure what was really happening, though. I'll gather more information to avoid leading him down the wrong train of thought. Yeah, like I said, there's just so many people to keep track of in this. Say, Villain, I think we've done a solid job of gathering information about Kashima. At this point, we might benefit from organizing our thoughts before continuing. How does that sound to you? Sure, let's go back to the infirmary and discuss what we've learned with the others. Yes, that's what I actually do want to do. Just want to make sure there's nothing else there. Okay, there's not. We gotta heal up, man. That was a rough one. Almost lost my whole life points right there. Let's share all the information we've gathered so far with the other mark bearers. I shared all the knowledge we've gained with the other mark bearers. A super complicated case with a bunch of people involved. Yeah, that's the one way of putting it, Mo. In situations like this, my boss always tells me to organize the information chronologically. I guess this all started with Rei Kashima and her teacher's love affair. Kashima seemed to be blindly in love with the teacher. That love letter we found in the gymnasium makes it pretty obvious. Kashima must have written that. Her feelings sure were intense. She got a pair of scissors from him and already started thinking about marriage. But who's the teacher? There may be a clue about the teacher's identity among the items we collected. Well, isn't it Mr. Hyros? Really? If you gave me those 2 items, I'd have no idea who the hell that teacher is. Kashima only wrote about how much she loved her teacher in the love letter. While this notebook seems to belong to our unknown teacher, the only thing we know are the facts that he's an art teacher and the SH are his initials. If that's true, then... the notebook probably belonged to the teacher, so that teacher had the initials SH, and he was the art teacher. And he said he lost his brass pencil case somewhere. Hold on, does that mean... yeah, it's most likely the pencil case Xiao and I found. Shosuku Hyros is engraved on the case, and our unknown teacher's initials are SH. The note and the case belong to the same person, and that could only mean one thing. Impressive, villain. I agree with you. The teacher Kashima was in love with was Saosuke Hyros, the art teacher. He didn't strike me as someone who was hopelessly in love with his student, though. Even if he admired Kashima, he still maintained his distance as a teacher. Though he never let Kashima know that was what he was doing. If he made that clear, Kashima wouldn't still be clinging to her love in the afterlife. What a passionate girl. I can't believe she'd continue to love her teacher even after death. So what made her become a spirit anyway? It is strange, the dead only become spirits if they have grudges. Which means that Kashima remains in this world because she's trying to avenge herself. So what's her grudge? We have yet to discover that, but her target's mentioned in the rumor. Wait, for real? Which part of the rumor points us towards Slitmouth Kashima's target? How Kashima kills people? Nah, I still don't get it. How is the fact that she stabs people to death with scissors connected to her target in any way? If that's true, then... Kashima's words. It's the thing that she chants. Yeah, Yukami Ocean Jaman Abe. That's her target. What? You're not making any sense. That's just a bunch of random crap. How's that pointing to anything? Sound it out and think about it, Xiao. This is what she actually says. Are you Kamino Shinji Manabe? Kashima's searching for her fellow club members, Kamino, Shinji, and Manabe. She's definitely doing it to avenge herself. But Kamino and Shinji are... Exactly. Kashima already killed them 5 years ago. But she doesn't realize that. For her, time's probably stood still since the moment of her death. I wonder why she despises the 3 of them. To tell you the truth about that, I was shown a strange vision on 2 different occasions when we were investigating. I recount the scenes I saw to the other 3. The first one was a scene of Manabe scheming something after discovering Kashima's love letter. The other one was a scene of Manabe seducing the teacher along with the sound of a shudder. Wow, a spiritual vision. That's so amazing. No wonder you're called the Spirit Doctor. I'll pitch that story to my... Oh, come on, wannabe. Take this more seriously. So in short, Manabe and her friends had hatched a plot to drive Kashima and the teacher apart. So that's why Kashima despises them. Correct. I have no idea what happened to Kashima and her beloved teacher after that. What the hell? That's literally the most important piece of info we need to discover Kashima's grudge. Villain. Miss Sakamoto might know something about it. She was working here when it happened. You think she'd tell me something like that? She hates my guts. With this much evidence, I don't think she can evade your questions anymore. Plus, you can always drop Mr. Kano's name if push comes to shove. Alright guys, we are running out of time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back.